man, Victor Conte said Errol Spence did something stupid in preparation for his fight with Terence Crawford. Let's talk about it in this video. Smash the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the video, turn on your notifications. Catch me live Monday, Wednesday, and Thursday night, 7:30 p.m. Central Time. I'm also live every Sunday morning with the Singing OG KQKC Boxing Network. Sunday mornings, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. And please join the channel as a member. Drop super chats and super thanks when you come by the live streams and the videos that we do. And hit me up if you want to debate. KnockoutBoxing86@yahoo.com is my email address. Or you can always just come by the channel when I'm live and you can hit that link and we can get it cracking. So let's talk about it, bro. Victor Conte says that Errol Spence ran 5 miles up in the mountains 7 days before his fight with Terence Crawford. And I don't have a scientific term, but due to the elevation, running at 8,000 feet, that without getting yourself acclimated to the elevation or whatever, that was completely stupid, and that could have messed up, his legs and messed him up in the fight. And he wasn't trying to make any excuses for Earl, obviously, because he's with Snack, he's Team Bud, and that Bud was #1 pound-for-pound fighter going into the fight, and that obviously he's still the #1 pound-for-pound fighter in the world after the fight. But he just wants to speak the truth and talk about how stupid that was and how big of a mistake it was for Errol Spence to do that. Everybody go ahead and get ready to get your panties in a bunch. Go ahead and get ready to tell me that I'm not Team Errol Spence anymore, Go ahead and tell me that I'm not a true Dallas, Texas person. Go ahead and get ready to tell that, because all I have to say about that is, so what, bro? So what? Listen, man, some of y'all soft. You soft-ass people and you soft-ass fight fans, bro. Once they get in the ring and they get it cracking, ain't no excuses after the fact, homeboy, because Earl ain't making none #1. I feel like if you a true fan of his, you shouldn't make none either. #2, if that's the case, it'll all show in the rematch, bro. Just continue to ride for your guy, but all them excuses and stuff, that's weak, because at the end of the day, it ain't a person on his team that can make him do shit. He chose to do that. He paid people hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars, to do his nutritionist, his strength and conditioning, be his coach, be an advisor to him, and it wasn't nobody to tell him, hey, bro, that's a bad idea. 5 miles 7 days before the fight. You already on weight. You already strong. You don't need to do that. You might be overworking yourself, mountains or not. You supposed to be tuning it back, bringing it back some the week before the fight. So if that's what he chose to do, that's on him, bro. That's on him. If you choose to do something leading up to an event and it either makes you sick or it makes you not be yourself or a lesser version of yourself, man, that's your decision, bro. That's on you. That's not on anybody else. That's on you to do better, and that's on you to make better decisions. So I hear what Victor Conte's saying, and I understand a lot of Errol Spence fans are gonna use this to, see, I told you, Knockout, he wasn't himself that night. He wasn't himself that night, Knockout. He was just, that was a shell of himself. That was a shell of Errol Spence. Okay. Well, the rematch will be announced soon, and he'll have an opportunity to show us all. He'll have an opportunity to show that's what it was, that he was only 20 or 30% of himself, and that he was fighting on sheer will and sheer heart. He'll have an opportunity to do that for fight fans everywhere, for his haters, for his diehard fans such as myself. He'll have an opportunity to do that, but when you're making these excuses before the fight, and you're doing it, well, before and after, because it'll be a rematch, but you're doing this shit after the fight when that's not how he was talking, bro. It's the same thing I tell y'all about Ryan Garcia, Shakur Stevenson. I'm not changing my energy just because I like a fighter. I fuck with Earl way more than Ryan Garcia or Shakur Stevenson. But the same way they was talking before they fight with Tank Davis, if you Ryan Garcia, before his fight with Edwin, if you Shakur Stevenson, before his fight with Bud, if you Errol Spence, bro, you don't get no sympathy with that, bro. You don't get to then after the fact, oh man, he was sick, he was injured. So think of all the things that's coming out. So now people are saying he had a rib injury and sparring and shit. I heard people talk about that he was high and shit going to the ring. Now we talking about him running up in the mountains 5 miles and shit. So it was just a goddamn disaster. it was just a unmitigated disaster. Everything that could go wrong just went wrong. All leading up to the biggest fight of his career. Okay, bro. If that's how you want to rock it, if that's how you want to do your thing, I'm not doing that over here. Cause I got too many real supporters and real people that follow me and they follow me for that reason. I can't in good conscience tell Shakur no excuses, bro. Ain't nobody trying to hear shit about your hand. Ain't nobody trying to hear shit about your shoulder. You said you were gonna beat Edwin ass. I can't do that shit and then hear Errol talking about how he gonna drown Bud Crawford, how he gonna break his will, his mind, his body, his soul, his spirit. Physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, he about to break Bud Crawford. And then he goes in there and Bud Crawford puts on the best performance of 2023. And then I'm like, all right, bro, nah, but he ran 5 miles at 8,000 elevation. Then he went and he my bad, y'all, I'm getting over, I'm driving at the same time. Then he went and got hurt in sparring. I can't do that, bro. I can't do that. What I look like? What I look like doing that, bro? I'm going to follow what my favorite fighter in all of boxing is doing. And that's keeping it 100, keeping it real, and no excuses, bro. You went in there, you got your ass whooped. And if any of that stuff is true, Errol Spence has given himself through his negotiations an opportunity to show us, yo, I was myself, bro. It's kind of like Shakur. Like, the best way to show me that that's what it was is you get in there with the same motherfucker again. And you go show the world, yeah, bro, that wasn't me. This me. Turn up. This me right here. Yeah, this what I really hit like. This what that chin really is. This what that speed really look like. And you go in there and you perform, bro. Other than that, ain't nobody trying to hear that shit, man. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. And Victor Conte, okay, bro, like you the expert. Talk your shit. That may or may not be true. That may or may not be what caused it. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. But I'm not finna use that shit to try to justify and take away from Terence Crawford inside that ring, bro. Like, my feelings aside, what I think of that man outside the ring and the way he carry himself and the cap and all the shenanigans and shit, man. All that put to the side when it come to what happened inside the ring. I'm not taking that away from him, bro. I'm not. So that's my thoughts on it. Like, it's cool, it sound good, but at the end of the day, what is it? It's his decision to go run those 5 miles. How can you give someone an excuse for a decision that they made that may or may not have hurt their performance? It was his decision to not acclimate himself and go ahead and still run and do all of that when he first got there, instead of making sure that it was a good idea. That's on Errol, bro. That's what he decided to do. So you live with the consequences, bro. It's just is what it is. Some of y'all don't know how to be, like, strong and have a strong will and just move solid, bro. Like, nah. So good luck to Errol in the rematch. I'm damn sure gonna be rooting for him. But that whole he ran up at elevation, that's what ruined him, and that messed up his opportunity and all of that, bro. I'm not going with that. I'm going with Terence Bud Crawford put on a great performance. Errol, fix whatever went wrong and see what you can do to try to come back and perform better in the second fight, bro. That's it. That's all. There's really nothing else to talk about. So that's my thoughts on the Victor Conte and the 5 miles, 8,000 feet, all that shit. That's my thoughts. Y'all let me know y'all's, man. Comment below, smash the like, sub to the channel. I'll catch y'all on the next one. Peace out.